I know for many thousands of years, this town is a young town, but for thousands of years, there's been a fabulous bluff of rock which looks over this place. And every afternoon, when we first arrived in Kununurra, when all of you people first arrived in Kununurra, you would have admired the beautiful light that's reflected from that rock. And the light from that rock is called Dirrmingnali. And I'd like to introduce you now to Dirrmingnali, also known as Peggy Patrick.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This picture we got to show you, Mom. This picture is good for you to look at it now, that because it's from the body of dead people. The thing been put up long time, or first war can happen. And my brother was only kids young. He's seen it, what happened to it, killing time. And people been getting killed by white people. But now I don't want to say nothing about white people, that because we all friends together now. Before was a bad time. And every one of us, you should know, before was a really, really bad time for people. White people and black people have been fighting together. You know what for? That's because white people wanted to take the country from black people. When black people didn't have a gun and a spear. And black people didn't have poison, dog poison. But the white man thinks, gun and everything is white man things. And I think black men didn't want to do something. They were always frightened. A lot of people will get killed by white people. Not only Australia, all over. Everywhere in town, everywhere, in city. In Adelaide, in Melbourne, in Sydney, and Perth, all around the place. Not only this place, people have been getting killed by white people. Pick them up in every way. And we got to talk about story today, how white people have been cruel to black people today. This one I'm showing you up, this paragraph, is from the dead people. People been there, black people been on holiday and they've been hungry and they've been killed for white people. Right doesn't bring them back. Let them come back and work. They didn't know what can happen to them. They came back and get a job, work in the job. They would throw all the stock up. They would work in the station. On the holiday time, they would go out and they would get hungry and kill that body cow. And here they brought them back like Asian. And they bring up the cops and that, and policemen got them, take them away. They went jail, Wall Street, in Mendel prison. I don't know how many years they done. And then they came out. Went back, got a ticket. I think policemen told them, they can take that ticket back to your boss. You can go back and work for him. And but people didn't know writing. I think that policeman told them that you do what you want to do with them. You can do what you want to kill them or work them, what you want to do with them. But that's the word. Policeman will send them back in that ticket. They all went back anyhow. The station walked back. The station right back. Like my father was in it too. My father was only young. He was in it too, in that Killamook, and he was in jail with it. But one Chinaman, he told them, hey, you better take that ticket off. When you go back there, your boss gotta kill you. One of the Chinamen told them, Afghan, I think, or other. But they never believed. No, well, my father doesn't believe. They take that ticket and take it away. They went back, 13 of them went back. Soon as they arrived in the home, in the station, he told them, get ready tomorrow, and we'll go out and cut wood. We stayed. And then they all went with him in a tray, bush. While they was cutting wood, he was cooking soup, putting poison in it. And one of my uncles, he was a young man, had the whole lot. He seen them coming back, he rang the bell, and they all gone back to dinner. My uncle was still standing outside the fence. He didn't want to come into it. He'd seen 2 blocks, 3 blocks getting drunk and falling down everywhere. Well, something wrong. He said, something wrong. Maybe food got something in it. Well, my uncle took off. He never waited for nobody. He took off the hill. But there, big mob of white people all around with the horse, waiting for anyone to break out. But they couldn't get him up. My uncle with the horse, you can dig up the hill. Each anyone looked and chafed himself. All the rest will die. Then, that's the story from that gravity, this gravity. The spirit, well, I know a lot of people don't believe in spirit. Our spirit, which anyone died, they're still alive. Our spirit's still alive. They can come to our camp, they can come to our home. We believe in spirit. Which I know people, spirit don't die. I know some people don't believe in spirit. But we do. We black people do. Which we spirit come back to us. He lived in a country, well, he lost his country. They live. That had been happened to this like what died. But when they've been all getting burnt, all the spirit can fly away the hill and they look back and they see things. We're still burning. They can still see the sweat and greasy in that smoke. They went up the hill and they went to, we don't want to stay here, we want to go away from this place. Because we know we didn't want to live. And Java knew that when they've been cutting wood, they said that, oh, no matter, we all get killed, this is our country. We don't have to run away and they can kill us because we done wrong thing. You can kill it, it's our country, we can die here. They've been really game to kill it. When he's Stockman been working with them, he was with them too. And when he came back, what you done to my people? Ah, you gotta come back and work for me. I don't have to work for you. You wouldn't kill my family or my brothers. What, I come back and work for you? I don't have to work for me. Kill me, children. One of my son, he got a hole, big hole here. But he even come back spirit. One day we might put up our dance and we'll show you that's how the dance start. One day might be in Canada. I'm thinking about to put it in Canada one day. But I think it's good for you to look at this picture. When Junba come back to us, one spirit go away and one clever block kill him. It's a magic block and kill it. That was a wartime. You went to war, not cost to liver and salt water. And they seen a boat coming in. And one white block and you walking in with a fish. And the spirit been all sitting down the bank and you would think that, oh, you not hungry? Yeah, we're hungry. And he put all the fish and give it to them in the bucket. And he walked up, and when he looked back, nobody been there. And who haven't given them fish to him? That was the spirit. That's the one now, that song was spirit. Now, my brother didn't want to put it up, gravity. He wasn't too game to put it out. And even that old man, the old man sitting there, they were frightened. And two of my old bloke died. And they told us, no, we don't have to put this gravity out. Because a lot of white people can kill we. No, haven't they? And trust me, haven't they? Trust me. We try to bring them out and see what can happen, haven't they? And my brother said, did you want it? Not me, I would be in it, haven't they? Well, I'll do. I'll bring him out, haven't they? I'll bring him out. I told the old man and my brother, I'll bring him out. But you pardon this Joe, this gravity out, haven't you? I'll bring him out and so what can happen? All right, we went to Darwin, saw it. Show that gravity. Just a real cool gravity again. Real cool white people will die just for themselves. But they run sick, but they run hard. They died. They would say, oh, we don't want to live. Now, today, we're friends together, we work together, we visit. And we've been all brought up, we've been slaves. Which we can't read. We never go to school. We've been live la boost. We've been grow up la boost. But my mother, even brought up by white. And my mother's family been get shot by white people. And my mother been grew up by white. And Mom wanted to tell us. Some white people, they're good, some bad. You can't trust some white people. Sometimes you trust. Some policemen you can't trust. He would tell us like that. But sometimes you trust. Somebody, something bad to sometimes. Sometimes they're good friends. But we work together now. See, we got Art Center now today. Art Center, what does Art Center mean to us? Wrong heart. Wrong lian. Sometimes I put them in a book to kids to look at it in the hand. But we do. That's why we're painting today. To remind kids far away when they got to grow up. We're not going to live. We're all going to die sooner or later. And it's good for, it's not only for money we selling paint, for story, for our own heart, with thinking. Lot people thinking. What can happen to the kids in the end? When all kids can grow up in the end, they gotta be proper school more. They gotta grow up like a white in the end. They're not gonna no more black fella in the end when we were gonna finish. That's why we live in that paint. For language, for hunting, for story. That's what the painting is for. We live in painting behind the people to think about it. Kids, I don't think kids will grow up no more black. They might grow up different way, I don't know. What can happen to kids in the end? A lot of people, they've grown up like a, they got their own, like they're doing some school, everything they're doing. But we young people, we never grow up at school. But we've been women from our mother, father, they've been treated we from our bush way. We've lived like bush kids. I never go to school much, nothing. I never go to school. All my family, all my brothers, 4 brothers there, and 3 sisters. We never go to school, nothing. We all grew up like bush. And my brother, when even old enough to get a job, even work like company, mail running, father with that. But my last son for my brother's son that. And today, they got Art Center. And today, me, I got dance group. And dance group, I can grow kids from like this time. You gotta learn them, like at school. You gotta learn them. Folk language, singing, painting, dance, everything. That thing have to come to mind first. Language. Sometimes kids don't pick up language no more. All the kids can grow up in another place, they go to another school, and they come back, got their own proper English. And they speak proper English. Sometimes they forget kids. Sometimes when they come back home, they forget language. Sometimes people feel funny when we talk about killing. This gravity, it makes us cry in our own heart. We should be not showing that thing didn't happen before us. All people died on the gravity. They didn't want to show. They were frightened of Korea. Oh, we don't want to show them the Korea. They might do the same thing. I will tell them, look, they can't do nothing now this time. We got government behind we now. We got somebody behind we helping with this stuff. Let me deal with it. Let me deal with it and I'll find out what can happen to it. Well, now it's good. I'm going to find out Darwin. I'm Darwin going to come. They've been telling me, oh, you better come to Perth. Take that rabbit. Vegetable. I took it. Then when I went to Perth, when Melbourne blew up and come, okay, oh, you better come to Melbourne. Well, too cold, too city. Well, I don't want to go there to city. We never go to city before. You could learn. Bring your gravity. Well, my helper, Tony, he hadn't even young. He came, no mistake, no nothing, no, he cannot do. Tony. He even grew up like boys with me, but I would learn him how to talk language, singing, and understand him. And today he black a little black. But he still got him. But he helped us. He helped us. Even look at all the old man. That old man, not the old man finished. Even all the watch him there painting. But maybe even knew he had painting somewhere in Sydney, Melbourne. But even all the look at the old people painting. And say, right out. Well, we'll get a board and bring him up here. Crocodile. But even come like we. He never camp like bed or anything. He sleep like we, like camp. Make fire, sleep like all the young boys can grow up with him. All my son Bazara, all the kids been top together. Even a young boy and all my young boys, they been all top together. They been only have fun. They been say, I don't have to go back to town. Yeah, we don't have to talk long about it. I'm just saying it for dead people. Like dead people, we spit up the life. How cruel people can get killed. A lot of people can get shot by like a dog. Some people can get poisoned like a dog. That's the gravity now. One day we might have taken another town and so we act in that mob now. And did the picture man, he's the first one to come have picture with us. We've been taking my boots for 6 weeks. No grog, no drinking, no fun, no. Take them fishing, right? We're going to take them fishing. That's why Malagan been come back for us, got that picture now. Even when he told me, I've been picking about this thing. I'm saying, hey, good job, I haven't come in this morning. This morning I didn't, number ring me up, Madi Chunga haven't done me. Come before, but I'm picking about this thing. I wouldn't be here tonight. Good job, this morning I haven't come in. But I think it's good for you to look at it and think about it, like what can happen properly. Did Kalishna he got a black name properly, you know, they should put him in the young. This Kununurra is not his name. That's not a black one name, that's a Korean name. Black people think that it's not a black name, there's nothing. There's a Korean name, that Kununurra. The giant was a big swamp, the giant. All the reserve, it was a big swamp. Big swamp, Mum will tell us. It was a big swamp, it's behind park. And what else I can talk about? Yeah, painting. We got paint now this time. We got art center, we got them. We got dance group together now. We work together. Got a Nambijan, Francis, Giovanni, and the moral people. I don't know what you. I don't know all of that. Might be your one. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll have 5 or 10 minutes or so of mingling, and then I'll ring the school bell.
Too late then.
Then we'll get some information about writing it
Yeah.
down.
I'm gonna. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you.
Mara. Mara, yeah.
My name is Kate. I'm writing. Thank you very
When you sing with us. Whoa! What does you want to probably look
And in the hospital, Kununurra Hospital, we saw the talk.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's it. Because I think my piece on Peggy
Come on around the table. Come on. I won't bite, I promise. You can sit next to me. I won't embarrass you. Only myself. Keep I feel too much like the lecturer over here, in a way we're mostly used to telling stories. I found that incredibly moving, and it's the first time in my life I've ever had an opportunity to hear an Aboriginal person speak about what stories mean to them and how stories are part of that culture. And I think perhaps a lot of us feel that there's this gulf of storytelling, and it's odd how difficult it is to cross that gulf. And something like this evening's event is an amazing bridge between two things which seem impossible to bring together. Please come in and everybody sit down. Please crowd. There are plenty of seats here. I'll move this one sideways so some brave person. Stories are told to keep alive things that matter, I think, things that are important to the people that are telling the stories. And it doesn't matter if it's a song or a book. And some stories, I suppose, are trivial, but the urge, that basic human urge to tell a story, is so powerful, and it shouldn't be stopped. My feeling about stories is that it doesn't matter how they come out, and it doesn't much matter who their audience is. It's the telling of the story that matters. So a lot of people with writing, for example, feel that unless they get published, their work is of no value, or they, shouldn't do it. To me, that's kind of putting it the wrong way round. The story is what comes first, and if other people need it or want to listen to it, then that's fantastic. But Peggy used a wonderful phrase. She said it several times. We're telling stories for our own heart. And that seemed to me I didn't want to interrupt her talk and get out my notebook and write it down, but I've written it down now because that seems to me absolutely going to the heart of what storytelling is about, for your own heart. From your own heart, yes, but also for your own heart.